What's up, Patriots? Constitution Vet coming to you from a surprisingly delightful day down here in Texas. It's not hot, it's actually quite cool. A little drizzly, some good Scottish weather. It's been really nice the past couple days. Anyways, I'm back. Again, I'm alive, I'm doing good. I'm in a much better mental state than I was, heck, last time I did another update on what's going on. So here's some good news. I'll give a quick little life update and then I'll get into the topic. First, good news. There's a big hiring event for BNSF that I'll be attending next Thursday and Friday. So I'm applying to be a trained dispatcher at BNSF. I've made it to the whole process. I will be going to one of the final stages next week, so wish me luck on that. If that doesn't pan out, I have a good fallback plan. The fallback plan is to attend a local trade school that focuses on IT and to go into the IT field, one day becoming a cybersecurity expert, ethical hacking, things like that. So that's the plan B. Both plans could very well work. So prayers needed, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's get into it. As y'all know, recently, the supposed governor of New Mexico, the tyrant of New Mexico, decided to make a pretty dumbfounding, stupid, how else can I say it, moronic decision to create an executive order that basically says, starting now, I'm instituting a temporary ban on all firearms, all pew-pews in the county that's the Albuquerque is in. Well, of course, that did not go so well, because immediately following that decision, the sheriff of that county was like, yeah, no, we're not going to enforce that. Not going to happen. This is unconstitutional. You can't do this. And now, I think this happened earlier this week, now it's drawn national attention. So not only are multiple sheriff's departments refusing to enforce that unconstitutional order, people have started protesting. Even far left-leaning liberals are like, we're going to stay away from this little topic, okay? The whole point of this is to teach y'all a little trick. Whenever you encounter anybody in the executive branch, whether it's a governor, police force, any law enforcement agency, if you feel your rights are being violated, most people would just say, hey, this violates my rights. You can say that. Go one step further, you can say this violates my Second Amendment, my 14th Amendment, my Fourth Amendment, whatever, okay? But if you want to be extra, set, if you want to have more ammunition, no pun intended, to defend yourself, don't just say, my rights are being violated. Also say, this also violates case law. That's the buzzword. So I'll say it again. This doesn't just violate my rights. This violates case law. So for this, when the governor made that decision to ban firearms, even if you have a license, even if you are totally within your rights to have one or carry one, she wants to ban them. Of course, criminals are not going to follow that, but she doesn't understand basic logic, but whatever. Here's the thing. She's completely ignoring not just the Constitution, but case law. Remember earlier this year, I think, or late last year, there was that awesome case that happened with New York versus Bruen. Remember that? New York wanted to institute this new policy where you have to provide a good reason to get a firearm permit. You have to provide a good, understandable reason to carry a firearm. Supreme Court stepped in. Supreme Court was like, no. You can't do that. That's unconstitutional. And that case won. So New York was not allowed to do that. Now this is a huge victory for everyone who supports the Second Amendment, okay? Well, when this governor made this decision, she's completely ignoring recent case law. See, when a case happens, and when the Supreme Court or any federal judge makes a decision on that case, that creates legal precedent. Now, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not giving legal advice, but I'm stating a fact. When a case happens and the judge makes a decision, that sets legal precedent. So, for a governor to completely ignore legal precedent, that governor in a really bad spot, because now not only are you violating your constitutional oath to support and defend the Constitution, but also you are blatantly violating the law. See, laws come from the Constitution, okay? So, here's her justification though. Her reasoning was because there's been gun violence. This is a state public health emergency. So I'm creating a temporary violation of your rights. I'm temporarily ignoring case law for public health. Does that logic sound familiar? A couple years ago, everyone's 14th Amendment, First Amendment, Fourth Amendment were all violated because of a emergency, public health emergency. The one good thing that came out of all that was that now people, I'm a firm believer in this, the people of our country are more willing to respond to tyrants and say, no, I will not comply. I'm not going to follow that order. Nope, not going to do it. And when law enforcement refuses to enforce that order, all the power is gone. So patriots, here's the moral of the story. This whole situation in New Mexico is beautiful because she's lost complete control and the people stopped and said, no, we are not going to comply. We're not going to follow that. And the sheriff was like, I'm not going to enforce that. So patriots, this is a good day. It's a great victory for us. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Will she drop the ban? Will she get impeached? Will she get arrested? I don't know. We'll find out. The point is, patriots, we are winning. Things are going very well. This Constitution bet, coming to you again from a lovely Scottish weather day, signing out. Never surrender, never submit.